Sometimes you don't want a big plate of food for dinner. It's kind of nice to just graze and have a lot of little bites with big flavor. Kind of tapas style barbecue. It's gonna be good.
Fresh, light grilled seafood is delicious. I have scallops, shrimp, and calamari, and I'm serving it up on a bed of arugula with bright citrus fruit. Then, sweet dates, blue cheese, and bacon dance in a roasted red pepper salad with an olive vinaigrette. Then, eggplant and grilled merguez lamb sausage pizza brings out the big smiles at the table. But first up, soft, tender smoked beef meatballs and a rich Bravas sauce. It's grillatizers, baby! In my house, meatballs rule. And these meatballs are going to be kind of like Spanish-style tapas, and they're in a Bravas sauce. What makes Bravas sauce unique is it has paprika in it. Not just one paprika, but all of the paprikas. But the base of the sauce, Roma tomatoes, shallots, and a lot of garlic. So Bravas sauce is very few ingredients. It's a short journey, but if you take the right steps, it can be a pretty big adventure. So a nice big glug of Spanish olive oil, and then in with the shallots and garlic. Like I said, it's few ingredients, but if you do the right thing, you can result in something super tasty. Just let it relax in the oil, sweat it off, and that's the base of a really good Bravas sauce. In with the tomatoes, and the same thing. The olive oil's in there, but now it's flavored with garlic and shallots. It's cooking down. It's getting kind of sweet. Now it's time to bring it to life with a good shot of salt. And the paprikas, this is the really fun part. So 3 paprikas. Sweet paprika is made from a sweet pepper that's dehydrated and pulverized. And then you've got hot paprika, which is a spicy pepper. You don't want to go too hard on the hot. And then my favorite, personal favorite, smoked paprika. And the 3 can create a really good balance, especially with the cooked down onions and the tomatoes. It's just delicious. And then to make this Bravas sauce, some good quality stock. You can use chicken for a little boost of flavor, veg stock if you want. I'm using chicken. All right, just let that cook away, and that's a great Bravas sauce. It's gonna have all the flavor. This is gonna be pretty good with a meatball. All right, so the star of the show is the meatball. The meatball's gonna get grilled and smoked, but before that happens, it has to be a tasty meatball. Beef has a big flavor, it likes flavor, so I lean into all of the spices. If you think you've put enough in, you're halfway there, keep going. I keep mine pretty simple, so garlic powder, onion powder, chili flakes for a little bit of spice, a good pinch of sea salt. Sea salt is what's gonna turn a good meatball into a great meatball. When I say sea salt, really dive deep into the sea salt, some cracked pepper. I'm gonna add 1 herb in here, rosemary. I like that big, strong garden flavor, and it's just a Spanish meatball, so the cheese of choice is manchego. It doesn't get any more Spanish than this. It's a firm cheese, it's buttery, it's creamy, it'll make you weak in your knees. It's my friend Kathy's favorite cheese. Manchego is going in, and lots of it. So to have a nice, soft meatball, one with a good cuttable texture, breadcrumbs and egg. A little bit, just a nice sprinkling of panko. I like that fluffy, crunchy breadcrumb. And then whipped egg. Beat the egg before you put it into your meatballs because you won't overwork the meatballs to get it really nice and creamy. So get your hands in there, be real gentle. You want to disperse all of the seasonings, but not beat it up. So nice and soft, you get a soft meatball. That sauce is delicious. All right, that's it. Sweet, barbecue time. meatballs are gonna go on quite an adventure on the barbecue, and the first stop on this adventure is a little bit of smoke. So there's tons of wood to use out there, but I'm using pecan. What I like to do is start with some dry wood. That's gonna kickstart the smoke, and then the wet wood on top is gonna give the smoke longevity. So I'm gonna have that side of the barbecue on and get those nice plumes of that soft smoke to just kiss the meatballs. It's not gonna do a ton of cooking, but then I'm gonna turn the barbecue up, indirect cook it so the meatball just becomes nice and fork tender, and then right at the end is the fun part, a big sear. A little bit of a smoke kiss. They're gonna be pretty good meatballs. All right, guys, hang in there. Nice high heat on the left-hand side of the barbecue. Time for a big sear on the meatball. That's the sound you wanna hear. Give it some good char marks and embrace it. You can sear it, quarter turn it, roll it. You want char marks on all sides. It's perfect barbecue meatballs. All right, I'm just gonna give them a rest. They're just gonna hang out up here, just relax a little bit. This is like the day at the spa, and now it's time to sit on the lanai and have a cocktail. This is the easiest part. The potatoes have already been pre-cooked, tossed in oil, salt and pepper. Time for a char. Platter of meatballs, grilled potatoes, and Brava sauce, fit for royalty or backyard get-together. I know you got ground beef somewhere in there, in the freezer, in the fridge. Get it out, make some meatballs, hit it with some smoke, kiss it with a char, and share it with the people that you love. This is gonna be great. Hey guys, it's ready. It's a meatball for a new generation, and I'm having another one. Next up, my grilled mixed seafood salad with lemon caper dressing and bright citrus fruit. The thing I love about this seafood salad is it's ridiculously tasty, super simple, and comes together in a flash. Seafood in summer? Come on, it's a no-brainer. So here's a quick little tip. Put your shrimp and all your seafood on a tray lined with kitchen towel. You want it nice and dry before it hits the grill. That way you're gonna get great grill marks. But really simple to get the scallops ready for the grill. There's a little abductor muscle right here. Very chewy, you can't eat it. So you wanna remove it. So this might be my favorite part of the grilled salad, and it's calamari. If you've ever had that fried squid at a pub, you're gonna love this. I just have it soaking in milk, tenderizes the calamari. Sometimes it has a little bone in it, so I just put my finger in there, roll it around. If it's no bone, it's good to go. I'm gonna grill it whole and then slice it up. So I'm gonna make a vinaigrette that's gonna get brushed on the seafood and then used for the salad. So first things first, a lot of garlic. Bash it up with your knife. So the second agent of flavor is capers, but in this jar holds some magic. Use the juice, it's delicious. There's a lot of saltiness, there's a lot of tang. Capers, garlic, seafood, we're well on our way. So a vinaigrette, it's got acid, it's got oil. You can have fun here, but I'm using lemon. Come on, lemon, garlic, happy. And that's the only vinegar I'm gonna put into it, so lean into it. So a nice shot of oil in it. Pretty energetic, but a good seasoning of salt and pepper. fresh garlic, citrus, capers, delicious. So I want the salad to have the same big energy as the vinaigrette, so I'm gonna put some citrus in there. It's like sunset in a bowl. So pretty easy to get at the grapefruit, tip and top it, and then take off all the skin and the pith, and then you're left with the fresh fruit. That's all I want. So same thing with the grapefruit as the orange. It's pretty easy to get the segments out, and you can see the flesh in between the lines. So just take your knife and go down on each side, and then a fresh, beautiful segment will pop out. That's delicious. That is all flavor. So this is gonna add a lot of big flavor. I want the salad to have crunch, so this licorice fennel is perfect. Slice it nice and thin. It's gonna add a lot of crunch. All this stuff goes really well together. Grilled seafood, capers, lemon, licoricey fennel, citrus. It's all one big happy family. Onto the arugula. You ever thought to yourself, oh, I just don't know how to get everything ready at the same time? This is a great example, especially when it comes to seafood. Get everything ready. The seafood's the last thing to cook. You got your salad, you got your dressing, you're ready to rock. All that's left to do is flame on. Salt on the shrimp, scallops, and the calamari, but here's the deal. Scallops got a little sweetness to them. So black pepper on the scallops, and then I just leave everything else salted. So for the grill, you want nice high heat, and this is the deal with seafood. The vinaigrette's already done, the salad's ready to go. The last thing you have to do is open up a cold beverage, put a smile on your face, and grill some fish. So lots of oil on the barbecue, hoo-ah! A little bit of oil on the fish and grill it. It's great. As soon as you see some char marks, just flip it over. If you feel the barbecue's hot, turn it down. Life is good. What I love about scallops, the seafood on the grill, you can watch it cook right in front of your eyes. A little barbecue magic. So the sear is pretty nice. So once that happened, turn the barbecue down. This vinaigrette has two purposes. One, I'm gonna put it all over that beautiful salad, but two, take a little bit of it and brush it on the seafood. Woo-hoo! You can't beat the colors and the smells of fresh grilled seafood. The calamari, it goes quick too. I like to cook it whole and then slice it into the rings. Got a nice char on the outside, super good. Now this caper vinaigrette is full of flavor. Capers, garlic, lemon, seafood as a marinade, but put that over some of the seafood and this is gonna work as a salad dressing. Look at the colors in here. I mean, come on, it just screams summer. Grilled seafood, capers, sweet citrus. I mean, it's got it all and a little bit more. I think the seafood salad might be my favorite. Next, a roasted red pepper salad with Spanish blue cheese, stuffed bacon wrapped dates, and an olive vinaigrette. Check, please. Table one. Food that you can share with your friends and family? Come on, it's the best. It's what it's all about. Grilled smoked meatballs with potatoes and Brava sauce, definitely one of the favorites at the table. And come on, grilled seafood salad. It's like summer on a plate with tons of citrus and a caper vinaigrette. But the next one's really cool. It's like a perfect grillitizer. Grilled peppers with dates stuffed with blue cheese, wrapped in bacon and an olive vinaigrette. Make you weak in the knees. so the base of the salad is gonna be the roasted peppers on the bottom. And then in and around those pepper are gonna be dates. These are really cool, but not any old date. I'm gonna stuff them with blue cheese. What? And wrapped in bacon. So the first thing is cut the date open, take the pith out, and then look at this. This is ready to be stuffed with blue cheese. And it's super simple. So you can use a ton of cheeses with this, but put the cheese in the middle, just like that. Close the date. Oh, yes. And then wrap it in bacon. Check it out. One rasher of bacon down, cut it in half, and then just roll the date. Think of this. This is a flavor explosion. You got smoky, salty bacon. You've got that creamy, tangy blue cheese in the middle, and then a sweet date. Just put a pick through it to hold it together. That on the grill, crispy bacon, the date, the blue cheese, roasted peppers. That's a great beginning to a salad. So for the vinaigrette, you want to start with some good foundation. So shallots into a blender with some garlic is a good foundation. And these Castelvetrano butter olives are a thing of beauty. They're not super salty, they're really buttery. So just press them together until you get the flesh in your hands. It's gonna make for some really exciting bites. So my vinegars are gonna be a nice shot of citrus from lemon juice. And I like red vinegar, so a nice shot of red vinegar. Hey, if you don't have red vinegar, use whatever you got. And a good clean oil or a nice sturdy olive oil. Because this is pretty exciting with the garlic and the olives, just a good shot of olive oil. Let it rip. Trust me, peppers, dates, blue cheese, bacon, olive vinaigrette, it's all gonna work. All right, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some fire to the peppers and dates. Just to get these peppers ready for the grill, these little ones are pretty easy to clean. You just take the top off, scoop out the seeds, and then a little simple salt and pepper, and they're ready for the grill. But this little salad, grillitizer, is all about the timing. So you wanna put on the dates wrapped in bacon first. Medium to high heat, not a crazy heat. You can hear that little gentle sear. That's perfect for the bacon. And then as they cook, you can roll them around, get them crispy. And if the sticks catch on fire, that's okay. Just pull them out. They've done their job when the bacon's kind of licked around it and getting crispy. It's perfect. They can just chill out up here after you take the stick out. These are looking great. The hardest part about this little grillitizer salad is this, and that was quite easy. So once the bacon's done and nice and crispy and they're chilling out, on with the peppers. Nice char on the outside, but I like to leave a little bit of integrity with the pepper, char the outside, but still with a little bit of crunch.
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about. Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Man, this thing has more layers than a rainbow. Check this out. Let's work through this. You're gonna get a soft pepper that's kind of charred on the outside. Then you're gonna hit a sweet fudgy date stuffed with blue cheese and wrapped in smoky bacon, and then topped off with an olive vinaigrette with punches of that sweet buttery olive, and then hits of vinegar. You put that down on the table, everybody's gonna give you a big hug. If you're having a bad day, now you're having a good one. This is so great.
I'm ready to put the love down 65. Hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm going to find my new high. Hit the coastline in the sunshine. I'm ready to.
Next up, grilled merguez lamb sausage pizza with charred eggplant, goat cheese, and basil topped with a garlic parmesan oil.
find my
Charred eggplant and merguez sausage. What do they have in common? They're both going on a pizza and it's all done on the grill. Let's get into it. Merguez lamb sausages are lean and full of flavor. Grill them for about 5 to 6 minutes and turn them often. You want them nice and crispy on all sides with an internal temp of around 165 Fahrenheit. For the eggplant, I love using Japanese eggplant. They've got a little more flavor than the larger variety. Scored and charred, the flesh is perfect for a pizza sauce. Mixed chili flakes, grated garlic, olive oil, and some grated Parmesan cheese, a splash of red wine vinegar, salt and pepper. That little dressing is the base for our pizza. When it comes to working with dough, use fresh. Flour the board, stretch it out, and use a fork to poke some holes in the dough so that it doesn't bubble up on you. Scoop out the cooked eggplant and cut those little lamb sausages into bite-sized discs, and they're ready for the pizza. Paint the vinaigrette onto the pizza dough, add the eggplant and grilled sausage, crumble on some goat cheese, and slide that pie onto the hot barbecue stone. Give the pizza a few minutes to get a crust that's golden and toasty, and then it's time to eat.
Look at this pie. This is epic. Charred eggplant on the grill, grilled lamb merguez sausage, crumbled goat cheese, and a kicked up chili Parmesan oil. You could charge for it. That, my friends, is what barbecuing's all about. Fire up the grill, put some good food down, enjoy it with some friends. Happy grilling.